Okay guys, I've done a bit of attached it in, okay, so now you've got to finish with a bit of bonding. So it's going to really be me for the day now, because this needs to be tiled. I can't really tile it. I suppose I could start there and work way up, but you know, it's just easier to do one thing. But I'll show you what I mean. I'll just put a little bit on that one now. So knock it up by, let me just put this down here. Let's see that. There you go, look. So knock a bit up by hand, a bit of bonding. Okay, this is not finished, this is bonding. So just knock it up by hand and just get a trowel and put it on. It ain't the end of the world, this stuff. It's pretty alright. It's pretty easy to use. So I'll turn this around. So I've done a little bit there. So all you do, get a little bit on your trowel. Just make it so it's level, like so. Okay. So. Like so. And then down here. Down here, you just do something, just get it on it, put it on a trowel or something like that. When it says and this is not a good trowel, okay? So this is a this is an old trowel, so just don't use a good trowel. then go back to this one. You can see that. And then what you do, it's like a little bubble here. So just try to make it so it's like level. I can see like there's quite a lot of gear coming through. I can look at it and I can see it. So when I'm looking at it, now it's drying off a bit. I can see it. So then bring your trowel. Okay. This, oh, no. Not like that. Not like that. Okay. So there you go. God, it's going to be one of those days today, isn't it? It's just everything goes wrong. Like so. Okay, it's drying off a little bit now. It's sucking like anything. But it's only bonding, so it's not like a finish. You just want it flat. Okay. Okay guys, look. Right, bonding, it's nothing like finish. Bonding is just to bring it out, like to pack it out, because it's like, you know, if you've got like a deep hole, you can put the bonding in, bring it up. I mean, I'm going to have to let this dry now, because obviously I can't do nothing. Actually, there's a bit up there to do, but just knock a little bit up. I took a couple of handfuls of bonding out of the van and just threw it into roughly about 5 handfuls into it. Then knock it up. Otherwise, I've got to bring a whole bag up, which is just, and a mixer and everything. Just knock it up by hand, it's easier. And then just let it dry off a bit. Don't let it pull off like I just did it. Then let it like dry off and have a look at it and look down the lines and look down at it. Put your head on against the wall first, like that, and look down. And if you see any dips, just fill it in or take it off. And I can see a little bit there, but obviously I took a little bit too much off. But do you see where I'm going? That it's not this, you know, it's just pretty. It's just sensible when you're doing, sorry, be sensible when you're doing things. When you look at, I've got a big hole, don't just leave it and think, oh, I'll put a load of adhesive over that. Just don't do it, it's just a bodge. Do it properly. This is a bodge, this is a proper way of doing it. And this is a customer's house, so I can't do that. And I wouldn't do it in my own house either. So just, even though I can't tile this now, well, I could tile up here, but I'm not going to do that. Because it's someone's house, or this is someone's job. I'm getting paid to do this job. You've got to do it properly, and this is where a lot of guys and they just think, oh, I'll just stick a load of, oh, I've got to get it done, I'll stick a load of adhesive in it. Yeah, okay, you can. You actually get away with it, but I don't. So it means me calling it. I'm just going to let that dry off a little bit. I've got a little bit more in the bucket, and now I think that's going to be me. It's not a lot really more I can do. It's just one of those jobs where you do it, it's not a lot you can do after. I've got to let it dry. So tomorrow it should be dry and it's done. So and it's done properly. But look, so now my pipes are all in, kind of you can see them. I can move them around a bit. So when I come to do my line, which is here, my tile filled out, I either do a little notch or I leave it on. There you go guys. Okay. So all you've got to do now when you're looking at it is just bring this camera down so I can show you. So when you do it, this is a bit, this is my gauge trail, my tile. But I'm looking at it and I'm just going to finish that off. But then look down, there's a little bit here. It's drying like anything, it's sucking like anything. If you wanted to liven it, up a bit, just put a bit of water on it. Okay. I'll give you another good little tip here. Okay, when you're tiling, okay, if your wall's out and you're tiling, okay, and your wall goes in, you've got more of a chance of putting more adhesive on it and it going out. You don't want your wall to go out If it bows out, you're going to have to hack it off because you're going to have a great big bow in your tile. If it goes that way, goes in, so if you put a level when it's sunk in, you can actually just either bond it or you can put a little bit of adhesive, more adhesive, but if it goes outwards, you're hacking it off. Hack it off first before you do anything as well. Okay, and there we go guys, it's all done. So that's me for today. Yeah, there's not a lot more I can do. I'm just going to let it dry off a little bit, just make sure everything's alright and see if I can just pull it back off the wall like I just did. And then a few more F words I suppose will come coming out, and then that's me. Okay guys, you take care. If I can turn this fucking thing off. Oh, it does my fucking head in. Why didn't it turn off? Turn it off for a minute.